Tonight, as you lay your head on the pillow and the world grows quieter, imagine that your day is a film. The scenes are still playing in your mind. The conversations you had, the things you accomplished, the mistakes you made, the moments of laughter, the times of stress. But what if I told you that before you close your eyes, you have the power to take that film, rewind it, and look at it through a new lens? What if you could use each day not just as something to survive, but as a classroom to learn, a mirror to see yourself more clearly, and a stepping stone toward the person you wish to become? This is the forgotten art of reflection. Not the kind of reflection where you harshly judge yourself, replaying mistakes like punishments, but the gentle kind, the kind that allows you to pause, to ask questions, to gather the gold hidden in your ordinary days, and to let go of the weight that doesn't need to be carried into tomorrow. Reflection is not about perfection. It is about progress. It is the invisible thread that turns experiences into wisdom, regrets into lessons, and small choices into massive transformation. And the best part? You only need a few minutes each evening to begin. Benjamin Franklin, a man who wore many hats, scientist, inventor, diplomat, writer, credited much of his success not just to his talents, but to a very simple nightly ritual. Each evening, Franklin asked himself, "What good have I done today?" He wasn't asking, "What did I win today?" or "What did I achieve compared to others?" He was simply asking, "Did I live well? Did I contribute? Did I move even slightly closer to the person I want to be?" By asking this question nightly, Franklin was able to track his growth, recognize patterns in his behavior, and redirect himself gently without falling into self-criticism. Over years, this simple question cultivated humility, wisdom, and effectiveness, not just in his personal life, but in science, politics, and his role in shaping history. What's powerful here is not the question itself, but the habit of asking. When we reflect nightly, we build a bridge between the person we were today and the person we hope to be tomorrow. You might wonder, does sitting and thinking for a few minutes really change anything? Science says yes. A Harvard Business School study found that employees who spent just 15 minutes reflecting on their work at the end of the day performed 23% better than those who didn't. Why? Because reflection builds what psychologists call metacognition, the ability to think about your own thinking. Think about that. Most of us go through life reacting, repeating habits, doing what we did yesterday. But when you reflect, you take a step back, you zoom out, you notice patterns. You realize, that's why I got angry today, or this is what actually made me feel proud. And with that awareness, you can make new choices tomorrow. Neuroscientist Dr. Daniel Siegel explains, reflection creates integration in the brain, helping us make sense of our experiences and respond with wisdom instead of autopilot reactions. This means that reflection literally rewires your brain. It strengthens memory, deepens learning, reduces emotional reactivity, and makes you more adaptable. In simple words, reflection makes you wiser without waiting for decades to pass. We do not learn from experience. We learn from reflecting on experience. John Dewey. Follow effective action with quiet reflection. From the quiet reflection will come even more effective action. Peter Drucker. The unexamined life is not worth living. Socrates. Pause, breathe, repair your universe, proceed. Unknown Megan, a young soccer player at the national level, hit a plateau. Despite endless practice, her performance stayed average. Her coach introduced her to a nightly reflection ritual. Each evening, Megan reviewed her day. She replayed her games in her mind, wrote down small observations, and asked herself a simple question. What's one thing I can do 1% better tomorrow? It wasn't about harsh criticism. It was about noticing and improving. Some days her reflection revealed physical details, like I need to position myself better on defense. Other days, it revealed emotional truths, like I lost focus because I let one mistake frustrate me. In just one season, Megan transformed. Her focus sharpened, her plays became smarter, her confidence grew. The secret wasn't extra training, 'twas reflection. Because reflection turned every day into a teacher, and every mistake into a guidepost. Reflection does more than improve performance. It reshapes your inner world. Here are some gifts it offers. Clarity. Reflection cuts through the noise of daily busyness. You realize what truly mattered in your day and what was just distraction. Emotional release. Instead of carrying regrets or anger into tomorrow, reflection lets you acknowledge them, release them, and reset. Gratitude. By noticing small wins and good moments, you feel richer, lighter, and more at peace. Direction. Reflection acts like a compass. Even if you feel lost, looking back at your choices shows you the path forward. Self-compassion. Reflection isn't about judging yourself. It's about sitting with yourself like a friend and saying, "It's okay. Let's do a little better tomorrow." You don't need an hour. Even 5 minutes before bed can change everything. Here's how. Set aside sacred time. Before you sleep, put away distractions. Sit in silence or play calming music. This is your private appointment with yourself. Ask guiding questions. What went well today? What challenged me? What did I learn? What can I improve tomorrow? Write it down. Use a journal or even a voice note. Getting thoughts out of your head onto paper brings clarity and perspective. Notice patterns. Over time, you'll see repeated mistakes or repeated joys. These patterns are the keys to transformation. Release and reset. Celebrate your wins, however small. Let go of regrets. End with one small commitment for tomorrow. Remember, reflection is not about reliving your worst moments. It's about extracting wisdom and freeing your heart. As your eyes grow heavy tonight, close them and replay your day like a gentle movie. See the morning, the moments of laughter, the conversations that mattered, the tasks you completed, the things that drained you. Don't judge, just watch. Then, ask yourself softly, what am I grateful for today? What did I learn about myself? What is one thing I'll do differently tomorrow? Take a deep breath. Let go of the rest. Feel yourself becoming lighter, as if you've laid down the weight of the day. Sleep now, knowing that tomorrow you'll rise not only rested, but wiser. Steve Jobs, the visionary behind Apple, often spoke about connecting the dots. But he also practiced reflection daily, walking, journaling, questioning his choices. He once said, "For the past 33 years, I have looked in the mirror every morning and asked myself, if today were the last day of my life, would I want to do what I am about to do today?" If the answer was no too many days in a row, he knew he had to change something. That is the power of reflection. It prevents you from drifting. It keeps you aligned with your deeper values. Tonight, as your day comes to a close, don't let it vanish into memory without extracting its gifts. Replay it. Celebrate yourself for showing up. Forgive yourself for falling short. Learn something small. And then, gently, reset. Every night you reflect, you rewrite your story. You no longer live on autopilot, you live with awareness. And awareness is the first step to transformation. Time spent in self-reflection is never wasted. It is an intimate date with yourself. Paul T.P. Wong. Are you ready to make reflection your secret weapon? Ready to transform ordinary days into stepping stones for an extraordinary life? If yes, then tonight, before sleep, give yourself just 5 minutes to look back, not with judgment, but with curiosity and compassion. Subscribe for more nightly habits that awaken your mind and heart. And in the comments, share this. What is the biggest lesson you learned about yourself today? Your insight might be the spark that lights up someone else's journey. So rest peacefully tonight, knowing that tomorrow you will not just rise. You will rise wiser, lighter, and closer to your best self.